Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. The town of Hope Valley in 2025 feels like it has stepped into a season of transformation, and fans around the world are buzzing about the unexpected directions the new season is taking. With the cameras rolling for When Calls the Heart and Hallmark quietly dropping hints through carefully placed teasers, the excitement has reached a point where every whisper, every subtle gesture from the actors, and every leaked photo from set has become a topic of passionate debate, unlike anything that has come before. This year's energy seems charged with a mixture of nostalgia for the show's roots and bold anticipation for where it dares to go next. Elizabeth Thatcher, as always, stands at the center of it all. Krakow has spoken in past interviews about how much she cherishes the character's growth. But in 2025, Elizabeth's journey feels more layered than ever. Viewers are sensing a new chapter in her life, one that is less about choosing between love interests and more about redefining her role as a woman, a mother, and a leader in the community. Still, the romance thread cannot be ignored decisively, as Nathan Grant continues to be drawn closer to her orbit. The writers appear to be weaving a tale where Elizabeth's emotions are no longer clouded by hesitation. Instead, she seems ready to make decisions that will impact not only her heart, but also her son Jack's future. Fans who have long waited for clarity between Elizabeth and Nathan believe this could be the year when subtle glances and lingering moments blossom into something undeniable. What's fascinating this season is how the creative team seems to be balancing the intimate personal stories with sweeping community challenges. Hope Valley has always thrived as more than just a backdrop. It has been a character in itself. In 2025, the town is rumored to face new trials that test its unity. A wave of change is coming, whether through shifting economic opportunities, new families arriving, or the lingering effects of past hardships. The buzz suggests that a railway expansion, long hinted at but never fully realized, may once again rear its head. If true, it could stir tension between those who want progress at any cost and those who cling to the values of tradition and simplicity. Amid this backdrop, the return of familiar faces has sparked conversation. Rumors suggest that characters who stepped away in earlier seasons may be making brief appearances, not necessarily as permanent fixtures, but as symbolic nods to the show's history. Imagine how fans would feel to see someone like Abigail Stanton walk into the cafe once again, even if just for a moment. Hallmark has remained coy, neither confirming nor denying such possibilities, but whispers from set visitors hint that certain legacy characters may indeed step back into the light. The emotional weight of those reunions would not only thrill longtime fans, but also remind viewers of the deep tapestry of stories that have defined Hope Valley. The community itself is being painted with richer strokes this year. Florence and Molly, often seen as sources of comic relief, are expected to take on surprisingly poignant roles. Word has it that their friendship might be tested in ways no one anticipated. A storyline involving personal loss or an unexpected rivalry could bring out shades of their characters we haven't seen before. Similarly, Lee and Rosemary remain anchors of warmth. But they too may find themselves facing challenges that shake their otherwise steady foundation. The birth of their daughter was a monumental moment in earlier seasons. But raising a child in a changing world brings new struggles. And Hallmark seems poised to lean into that reality with heartfelt depth. Meanwhile, Nathan's own arc continues to draw attention. Fans who once saw him primarily as Elizabeth's suitor now recognize how much more complex his character has become. As a Mountie, Nathan represents not only law and order, but also sacrifice, courage, and quiet resilience. This year, there are whispers that his duty may place him in a moral bind, one that pits his sense of justice against his personal happiness. It's the kind of storyline that could redefine his role not just in Elizabeth's life, but in the larger community of Hope Valley. How Nathan navigates those trials could very well become one of the season's defining themes. And yet, while romance and community drama dominate much of the discussion, fans are equally intrigued by the possibility of fresh storylines that explore the younger generation. Little Jack is no longer the baby that viewers first met years ago. He is growing into a curious, spirited boy whose perspective may start shaping Elizabeth's decisions in ways both touching and complicated. Other children of Hope Valley, too, could begin taking on greater narrative importance. Imagine storylines where the kids mirror the struggles of their parents, bringing humor, innocence, and at times startling wisdom to the forefront. Such arcs would not only deepen the sense of continuity, but also open the door for the next generation of Hope Valley stories. Behind the scenes, the cast and crew seem to be embracing this moment with renewed energy. Social media posts show the actors laughing together, sharing candid moments and celebrating milestones that reflect their bond both on and off set. This camaraderie translates onto the screen, creating an authenticity that fans cannot get enough of. There's talk that the writers are more open than ever to listening to fan feedback, carefully threading popular desires into the larger arcs without compromising the integrity of the story. It's a delicate balance, but one that seems to be paying off as buzz for the season continues to grow. Speculation also surrounds the possibility of major events that could serve as turning points. Some fans predict a wedding, though whether it would involve Elizabeth, Nathan, or another couple entirely remains a mystery. Others wonder if a new tragedy, perhaps reminiscent of Jack Thornton's heartbreaking fate, could once again alter the course of the show. The beauty of When Calls the Heart lies in its unpredictability. Just when viewers feel safe in expecting calm, the story has a way of delivering an emotional jolt that lingers long after the credits roll. The 2025 season also appears poised to explore broader themes that resonate with audiences today. Questions of identity, belonging, and resilience in the face of uncertainty may shape the episodes in ways that feel strikingly relevant. While the costumes, sets, and small-town charm keep the show rooted in its early 20th century atmosphere, the struggles of the characters mirror modern realities, how communities adapt to change, how families navigate love and loss, and how individuals discover their purpose amid shifting tides. One of the most exciting whispers from the production is the suggestion of a festival-themed episode, something fans have been craving. Festivals in Hope Valley are not just background events. They become pivotal stages for confessions, reconciliations, and new beginnings. Imagine the entire town illuminated by lanterns, music floating in the air, karaokes weaving through moments of joy and vulnerability. Such episodes often leave a lasting imprint on viewers, and the idea that one could be coming this season has sparked a flurry of speculation. Even the question of new characters entering the scene has stirred debate. Who might arrive in Hope Valley this year, and what impact would they have? Could a new school teacher join, challenging Elizabeth's role? Could a mysterious businessman or family bring opportunities mixed with hidden motives? The possibility of fresh faces adds a layer of intrigue, as longtime fans know that every arrival in Hope Valley tends to ripple outward in unexpected ways. The future of When Calls the Heart itself also hangs in the balance. Hallmark has seen this series become one of its most reliable pillars, and while the show continues to thrive, fans are already wondering how many more seasons remain ahead. Could this year mark the beginning of a planned final arc, or is the show destined to carry on for years to come? Neither the network nor the producers have given clear answers. But the sheer momentum of 2025 suggests that the story still has much left to tell. In many ways, this season feels like a love letter not only to the characters and their journeys, but also to the loyal fan base known as the Hearties. Every detail, from the cinematography capturing the Canadian landscapes to the smallest exchanges of dialogue, reflects the care taken to honor what has come before, while daring to explore what lies ahead. Viewers can expect to laugh, cry, and perhaps even shout at the screen as the season unfolds with its mixture of tender romances, difficult choices, and timeless lessons. As fans wait for each new episode, discussions rage across social media. Theories abound, memes circulate, and debates grow heated about which storyline deserves the most attention. This sense of collective engagement has become part of the show's magic. Watching When Calls the Heart is no longer just about tuning into a weekly episode. It is about being part of a global conversation, sharing predictions, dissecting clues, and celebrating the joy of storytelling together. What stands out most in 2025 is how the show manages to evolve while remaining true to its essence. At its heart, When Calls the Heart has always been about love, romantic love. Yes, but also love of family, of friendship, of community, and of hope. In a world that often feels fractured, Hope Valley continues to shine as a place where people come together, where forgiveness is possible, and where dreams can find room to grow. That message